welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching How to Get Away with Murder Season 3 Episode 1. If you want to watch our uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon is down below. It was so good! 10 out of 10 from me! I loved it! And it gets better. Poor Wes, man, like he's about to get something from it and he's got his brains blown out. People are just trigger happy, they just want to start firing people off. No, I want answers. This was all planned. Someone was there with like a sniper, like getting ready to shoot. I really hope not, because I do like Frank. I love Frank, how he is, and you know, with everyone in the office. I don't want it to change. We've seen so much emotion from him in the past 2 episodes than we have in the whole series as a whole. And it was just incredible seeing his facade crack, because he's usually just such a strong guy that conceals everything inside and bottles everything up. But Laurel has turned him soft, and I'm here for it. I don't know why Bonnie did that. She's always been a snoop and gone in people's business. But I didn't think she'd go this far, because she's friends with Frank. Well, civil with Frank. He might have asked her to do that, but then again, I don't know why he would want her to do that. Oh, bye, Wallace.
Respect, please.
Why are you getting your cameras out? That's so disrespectful.
He just stepped out of the office, so I stopped him.
Oh, so he's lying to
because
them
he
a bit.
interrupted a phone call he was on, and the person on the other end, when we speak with them, they'll verify you were just asking for directions.
Of course.
How would they know?
It's quiet. Not here.
Yes, they're both together at the moment.
Frank.
Oh, we've got a timing though. At 8.
Wanna go finally meet your dad?
Oh, but so Frank's the one that told him where to go.
That's your freaking father. You have a right to meet him. I'm just gonna say hi, that's all. And I'm here for backup in case things get out of hand.
Oh, supportive Frank, I love it.
Annalise key.
Pans to Frank.
I would have run, but the driver was parked right there. And I looked for Frank, but his car was gone.
Oh, Frank, what's all that about?
They did this for me.
You asked him to shoot my father?
No. Your father hurt me too. In the worst way. I didn't know. Because Frank hid it from me for years. Tonight was his way of making things right. And he knows that I can hurt him. But I can't now, can I? Now when he could go to the police with the truth. That you're actually Wallace Mahoney's son.
They're starting this off real emotional. I don't like it.
They're gone for good. And we need to let them go.
Why? Yeah. What is this? Did he actually? What? No, Frank. Oh, at least she could have kept the beard. We're not about this, by the way. Laura's gonna be like, what have you done with my boyfriend? Who is this man? He actually looks quite good without the beard, but without the hair. Why was this necessary? Why is Annalise screaming? Is this like an emotional rid, exploding?
We've all seen the rankings.
Who are you?
You think there's any way you'd all be in this class if Keating wasn't teaching it?
Excuse me?
Who are you? Serious, bro? You want to step to us like that? Class hasn't even begun yet?
Actually, I'm just trying to step to my seat.
He's a bit sassy.
You finally get to be me.
She looks chuffed about it. Who put that up there?
Someone is clearly upset I didn't pick them for this class. We only represent people who can't afford their own lawyers. You will each compete to become first chair. The police stop him and find over 2 ounces of marijuana. Kareem pleads guilty to possession with the intent to distribute and serves 12 months. Miss Pratt.
Oh, she's picking on... Oh, okay. I was going to say she's picking on new people.
Surprise, surprise.
This guy needs to be quiet.
1893, Justice
They've all
Horace
got the
Gray
know-it-all
delivered
of the
plurality
class.
opinion.
My face is the same as Ash's.
All right, tomorrow, Each of you will get a chance to present a defense that keeps Kareem in this country. Everything's fine. The police have moved on. Nothing bad's happened all summer.
Like that means anything.
It means we're safe. We're good people now. Say it to yourself until you believe it.
Yeah. Your past always catches up to you. Annalise, I mean, I was going to say, Annalise's hair is looking really nice.
A gang leader with a lot of money.
Stop it.
Oh,
It's hard
this
enough
isn't
for
bad
like you dangling
either.
carrots in my face.
Of course, Annalise has a burner phone. No, that's definitely Scotty Frank. XOXO.
I've been on your side the entire time, helping you every time you ask me, so I don't deserve this. Be angry at Frank. Just do not be angry at me.
There's no gray area here, Laurel. It's him or it's me.
Oh,
He's dead to me.
that's really far. I mean, it's the first time anyone's put Annalise before anyone else.
I am sorry. Any excuse or denial will only serve to hurt him, whereas remorse will show that he has learned
You're
his
not
lesson
proving yourself
and is
well
ready
a
to
bit,
return
bud.
to society.
It was his daughters. He didn't know she was dealing until the cop found the drugs. So then he said they were his in order to protect her.
So they deport his daughter instead?
No, she hasn't been in Iraq since she was 6.
Do you think our immigration courts really care? You're out, Miss Castillo.
I talked to about a dozen of Kareem's friends, neighbors, even his imam at the mosque, and they all agreed to testify as character witnesses.
Finally, a practical strategy we can use in court. Mr. Gibbons, your
Yes,
first chair.
Wes!
Mr. Drake, you're your second.
And he did so badly, remember, on his first day. Oh, first day back and he's killing it.
You wrote an opening for a case you hadn't been assigned to yet?
I had a good feeling.
Annalise is impressed. She's wearing a smile.
Why are you always stalking me?
Oh no. What's all this about?
Well, this chose a good photo.
Is this Philip?
I think Oliver's gonna ask you for a job. I need you to promise me that you'll
Well, that's
say
been
no.
wanting a job for ages.
I haven't asked for much. I mean, anything, really.
Oliver's never coming to work for me.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
he
but
looks really smart as well. He
very
wants
vulnerable.
this.
Here's my proposal. I admire you.
Oh.
What I see you do is help people who can't help themselves.
Oliver.
I want to be a part of that.
I'm not hiring anyone right now.
I deleted Connor's Stanford acceptance. I knew they might call to send a follow-up email, so I hacked their system and had those rerouted to me.
Oliver.
Just wanted to be very clear with you. I can be bad too.
Oh, Oliver. Oliver, stop. You're not a bad boy. Come on.
Where were you?
I went for a walk in the park. # unemployment. Dog, that makes it sound like you were cruising for that D.
So,
Way in the spot.
Okay, well, what we... Oh, I was like, whoa, what we just walked in here?
I know I shouldn't have told you.
All I'm saying is, whoever did this could be unstable.
I'm unstable. Maybe they need to be protected from me.
Oh my God, that feels good.
Someone watching. Oh, right. They did it at a funny angle. I thought someone was at the window or something.
I should have looked into Kareem's public defender, argued ineffective assistance of counsel.
My perfect breasts are in your face. And you want to talk about the case?
No, those two are not together.
The extender, not that I need it.
I am not okay with
The new
this.
crib.
The defense only wins 3% of the cases in this court, which means you literally
I love those two right now.
just try to enjoy it.
15 people who've come to attest to the upstanding character of my client.
Okay, he's kind of killing it.
Each person you see here has their own story of his
I feel like Wes is
selflessness,
doing a really good job.
generosity, good citizenship.
I know how to win. I was thinking about the drug charge. How if we could prove Kareem's public defender provided ineffective assistance of counsel.
Did you or did you not tell your client that pleading guilty would cost him his green card?
I'm saying I don't know.
He doesn't remember.
Mr. Drake, you're out. What? Drop the original charge to possession only. You get your guilty plea, but it's a misdemeanor now. That way my client has a chance of remaining with his family. Everyone wins. This reduces Mr. Assef's felony to a misdemeanor, which makes him eligible to remain in the country. I move for his immediate release. We need to talk about your boyfriend.
Why?
I'm gonna hire him.
Uh-huh.
Promise.
Do you know he deleted your Stanford acceptance? And he has the capacity to hack my files, God forbid.
They need to have a conversation, it looks like. Oliver is in shit.
You're such a bitch. You're strong enough to run away from a bad family, so you're strong
I'm
enough
starting
to
to
get
think
through this.
Michaela's done those posters.
That's why I never worried about you. Now let's go. It looked like we're working the corner at this point.
Annalise just gives no fucks.
I'm going to order your deportation.
No.
Objection, the prior felony has been vacated.
Sit down.
Judge, there's no legal obligation.
Oh, poor guy.
Justice is the exception. You should know that by now. Take the anger that you're feeling and put it into your next case.
That's really sad. Ooh. Ooh. He turned his back.
The fact that you felt that you had to do that, and that tells me that, you know, I wasn't listening when you said that you didn't want to move. I was just putting my feelings before yours, and I'm sorry for that.
Whoa, this is not how
You're sorry.
This is not how I imagined the conversation to go.
You get to be angry.
But I'm not.
Well, you should be.
Says who?
Anybody who hears this story.
All of it was prepared for like that.
Maybe we're just both messed up, or the sex is so good that we can't see it, but this is not what a healthy relationship looks like.
No, Oliver, don't do it.
I love you so much.
Okay, now you're scaring me.
Just, hey, let me say this.
No,
You've been so good to me.
don't do this.
I think it would be better for me if I went through it alone.
Oh my god, no!
Do you want to take a break or something?
I think we should break up.
Oh no! Where's this come from?
We've decided to transition you into a research position this year and have a new professor teach Introduction to Criminal Law. The 5 from this year, however, all rank in the bottom 10%.
Oh. Yeah, but one class shouldn't stop her from teaching.
How about a pro bono clinic?
Oh no.
Good thing it's not a real newspaper.
I think she's so like blasé about it.
President contact you yet?
I'm ignoring your calls.
I'll stop drinking. Oh, it's for Bonnie. Oh, and her.
Sorry.
Oh,
Who decorated?
oh my god, his apartment
Brady's
looks
idea.
more homely.
When I look at you, all I see is Frank. And I need to forget what he did.
Oh, that must sting. I think Wes is torn. Oh, this is an awkward predicament.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Laurel.
Wait, like the Laurel.
Oh, this is a bit awkward. She does seem nice. I don't feel like Wes is really about her though. And we haven't even hardly seen him yet. I feel like he's still hung up on Laurel a bit.
I found him.
Oh. She's hired an undercover guy to find him. How did Frank know? Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Annalise has probably just killed that poor man indirectly.
Who is it?
2 months later. Oh god. It wasn't Wallace. Oh gosh, who is it? Oh my god, I'm really scared of who this is. Is it Bonnie? Is it one of the King 5? Oh god! Is it Wes? I'm scared! Don't tell me Frank did that fire! I'm really scared! Oh my god, you can't just leave us on that! And there's a house fire! That means next season's gonna be a new location! That's all I care about. See, a little thing is telling me that that was Nate. Because they've been going good. I think Frank did the fire. Frank's on his own right now. He's a lone wolf. He might have. Worst possible scenario is that that is Wes. That's the worst possible scenario. Let's just pray it's not Wes or the Keating 5 and it's either like Bonnie or Frank or Nate. Because they're the ones I don't mind it being. It's those 3. It sounds awful. I love Nate, but he would be the best possible main to go. Like, sounds bad to say, and I do love him with Annalise. I do. But I can't have it be Wes. I'm sorry. Mate, I'm selfish for saying it, But Wes can't die, I'm sorry. It's just not an option. Or it could be Oliver, but I don't think she'd cry like that if it was him. Or this is completely baited and the person under that sheet's actually alive. They're just severely injured. No death, hopefully. I'm being optimistic here because this show likes to throw in, like, make things seem worse than they are. Remember when Frank did that, when Annalise was going in that hospital, he was screaming and all of that, and then when he got outside he was smiling. This could be an act. Just putting it out there. Episode as a whole, it was okay. I didn't like the Oliver and Connor bit. I was like, why is Connor breaking up with Oliver breaking up with Connor over that? Like, that annoyed me. So that already stepped it down a bit for me. And like the whole stuff with Frank, I'm like, what's going on? Like, what is he on the run for? What's he killing people for? I don't know. It was okay. The ending was better. They're always behind the scenes when Annalise goes badass in court and they're always like giving in evidence. But now they can say, hold up the phone. I've got something. Your guy's guilty. Like, they can be as sassy as they want. And I really want to see Asher go in at someone in court. That's what I want to see. He'd probably get himself in jail. Like, with some of the things he comes out with sometimes. I'd love to know Oliver's logic behind that, because the old Connor would have blown up and he would have blown his way out of proportion. But I feel like he's matured by taking this like an adult and taking account into his feelings, their situation, his current position in his job. He went about it really well. He was calm and he went about it. And that was weird for Oliver. This could go either way, but I think they will get back together. Like, come on, this is Connor and Oliver. Like, this is only one small thing. They'll make up. One of them ends up on that gurney, getting pushed into the ambulance. My heart's not prepared for this. I've been craving some Annalise and Wes moments, and this delivered on that. I'm gonna rate this a 7.5. This is a low one. It was a good episode. Loved the ending and everything going on. I don't know, the start wasn't it for me. I didn't really like how they started it on a sad case. And I just didn't like the Connor and Oliver scenes. I just thought it was a bit weird. I don't know. It just didn't really vibe with me, if you get what I mean.